All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Shalamah from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakutash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel that consists of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and also you Israelite foreigners that look like the heathen nations that are joining to us. Shalom to you. This is going to be a quick lesson based off of United States allies, which you see on the screen is NATO, which is the beast system, and America being the great whore. So what's going on now is actually, of course, it's prophecy being fulfilled, but it's just interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. How the Lord is putting the spirit on these other nations to come against United States of America, Babylon the Great, and basically just watching this whole thing unfold, before our eyes. So I'm just going to get into this article real quick. It says the United States' main allies are abandoning Trump over his dangerous escalation with Iran. So of course, last week, United States bombed Iran and killed one of the top military leaders. So because of that, the allies are like, hey man, you didn't even tell us about this. Even if, of course Trump knows that if he would have discussed this with the allies, they would have said no. But of course, Trump is, doing his thing, doing what he want to do. The Lord is putting the spirit on him to do certain things to bring this place down. But I just want to pick out a few main key points in this article. Okay, here it is. It says, this is from Tom Tugendhat. I think I say that correctly. It says, the purpose of having allies is that we can surprise our enemy and not each other. Tom Tugendhat, the chairman of the UK Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee, told the BBC. So, these allies are actually warning United States of what they're doing. And it's gonna escalate. It's not gonna get better. It's gonna actually get worse. And then we're gonna have that time of calmness when everything seems like it's stable, and all of a sudden that destruction is gonna come. But like I said, this is prophecy being fulfilled, because this hate towards the United States is not just gonna go away. U.S. allies on Friday warned against any further escalation of the conflict with Iran following President Donald Trump's decision to authorize the assassination of Iranian Major General Qasem Soleimani late Thursday. The airstrike, which was reportedly launched without consulting U.S. allies, led to warnings from several European nations, with only Israel speaking out strongly in favor of Trump's decision. Yeah, because Israel is they're against these all of these Islamic nations. Syria and all of the ISIS nations, the nations that make up so-called ISIS. So, as you see on the screen, you have the beast, you have the whore that sit on the beast, and basically they're starting to see, not this beautiful woman like the United States look towards these people, but they starting to see this disgusting whore. It was I see somebody it was a joke I saw on social media. They was like, when the lights come on in the club and they had a woman a woman with a nice body, but the face was like an old woman, because that face was revealed, and she didn't look so nice all of a sudden when those lights came on. So that light is actually this knowledge, and also the Lord putting the spirit out on these other people, on these other heathen nations, to see what United States, Babylon the Great is really all about. But just to give you a rundown of who the beast are, you see right there all the names of the beast. But I want to focus in on the 10 horns. You got Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, West Germany. So all of these nations make up NATO, and NATO is turning their back on United States. And I'm gonna read a little bit more in this article, and then I'm gonna get some precepts. It says UK warns that the war with Iran is in none of our interests. So basically, basically, the United States allies are warning the United States about what they're doing, but the United States is not going to listen, because Trump already said if Iran retaliates, the United States is going to retaliate even stronger. And we already know that Iran is going to retaliate. We just don't know what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. But it's going to happen. And real quick, I want to get Revelations 17. And I'm just going to skip all the way down to the end. Verse 16. And it says, and the 10 horns, which I was showing you on the list, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So if you read this whole Revelation 17 from the top, the whore is described as United States of America, which is Babylon the Great. It's nowhere around it. There's no other city like this. There's no other country like this. So because of what's going on, United States is basically going to be hated among all of these nations. And I'm going to get that in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, and I think it's around 6. It says, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Verse 7, therefore said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yeah, because the righteous really, the righteous men, we really we hate this place. And not even, it's other people that's just waking up to, the uncovering of what's really going on here. And it's mostly the true Israelites today, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's over here. They see exactly what's going on here. They're waking up to the fact that this place hates them. You still a slave here, and everything that's going on is basically going to cause this place to be destroyed real soon. Verse 9, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I would not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And the Lord is going to bring us out of this land, which is spiritually Egypt and Sodom. And then after that, destruction is going to come upon this place. So the only way out is through the the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. There's no other way out of this place. And we see, everything that's coming to light, even these other nations, these other heathen nations, they're going to destroy this place pretty much. Starting with Russia, China, Iran, all of these other nations are going to spread that hatred around. And then it's going to just spread throughout that whole eastern part of the earth. And next thing you know, all of those missiles are going to hit this place and totally wipe it out. But I want to get one last precept in Jeremiah chapter 49, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, "If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night they will destroy till they have enough." And that's what Babylon the Great, United States, is doing. They go around destroying everything. And everybody knows that, and everybody sees it. Ever since this place has been in power, they have basically gone around, went to war, and conquered these other lands and set their embassies there, including Iran. They go and set up military bases everywhere. And not only that, they're stealing the resources. And, like I said, the people are being, that light is coming to them, how this place really is. Verse 10, "But I have made Esau bare," Esau, Edom, being a self-proclaimed white man, "I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not." So the Lord is basically uncovering, this whore, who she really is. And as you see on the article, these allies, United States allies, are starting to come against him. And just to show you where this article came from, this is from January the 4th, 2020, Year of Prophecy. And it's from businessinsider.com. So if you want to read more on that article, you can do so. This is from, once again, January 4th, 2020, Year of Prophecy. And, this thing is just going to escalate from here. So I hope this was edifying. Once again, call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of GMS that taught us his truth. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel. Shalom.